That's a little throwback for you guys.
That was good. That was good. I like that one.
I was singing that in my head, or not even in my head at work. I just started singing it at work today, and it made me so happy.
We thought we might not have a podcast today, guys.
Yeah.
I held it together, though. I'm very proud. Shout out to me, first and foremost. Shout out to Alex, real fast. If everyone wants to just, wherever you are right now, if you could just give me a great round of applause.
You want everyone to give you a handy?
If you want to give me a hand job, too, I'll accept those. But I would appreciate a round of applause as well. Handy, whatever. I appreciate all that. But I almost lost my shit, guys, because I thought our equipment was not working properly, and I was able to weather that storm and just take a couple of deep breaths like my watch occasionally tells me, and I think it all worked out. So let's have a great podcast, guys. Nobody's going to get mad. I'm going to hold it together.
I'll probably get mad at something.
Yeah, that's true, but not at our equipment because it's going to work out fine.
Yeah.
It's going to work fine because
it is working fine.
Because you're listening to the podcast,
we
which
don't
means
sound like pixelated robots.
It's fine. We had that one episode that was that was embarrassing. And shout out to Daniel Tom Chesson, I think Brandon Whitehead for making it through that, because I think for about 30-40% of the podcast was like how it sounded, I think. So shout out to them. Then Robert had the audio on just his cameras, and I think that's what he used for the video version of it. So that was the better one to listen to that week. Hopefully we don't ever have that instance again.
We never will.
I figured out it was because we jimmied one of these cords over here, so now I'm just very careful
we've covered
with the
all
cords.
This before.
Yeah, but I almost had a meltdown for this podcast, and I held it together, so it's gonna be a good one.
He was about to angry cry. It was pretty funny.
I was getting big mad. Let's get into the where you been portion of this podcast. I'm having some issues again, but I'm gonna pretend that I'm not.
You can't pretend you're not if you're announcing it.
No, but I'm not going to freak out over it is my point.
That sends the audio.
All right, here. This is where you been.
Where you been? 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 Where you gone? Where you gone? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Well, I think that worked okay.
I really thought I was going to have to sing every intro for this entire.
At least we know them, right?
That'd be dope.
I like to think that people in their heads already know it.
See, I'd probably go wrong at some point, but I'd be like adjacent to what it was supposed to be. Like I'd be close. Probably not 100% on.
So where you been, Pat? Where have you been, buddy?
My best friend just got back in town on was it the 11th? So last Thursday.
Who could forget the 11th?
Yeah. Well, it was also my mother's birthday.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
How'd that go?
First of all, I've called my mom and my grandmother because both of their birthdays have since happened.
Nice.
On
Covering the bases.
The 11th and the 13th. So you got to call.
Solid.
Also, just call your mom and grandmas, guys.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Don't forget that.
It's a good idea. But yeah,
Tell them you love them. Tell them we love them.
He was in Qatar for like 6 weeks, on and off because he was on the boat too.
I believe it's pronounced Qatar now.
I think it's actually Qatar.
Cater.
I think it actually is Qatar,
It's
but everyone
Cater.
knows it as Qatar. But anyway, he got back in town. So Friday night we hung out, drank a bunch.
And
I got some Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Usual just hanging out, drinking with your buddies.
That's what's up.
But I did get pissed at myself, though, because the whole reason I went to Jack in the Box was for curly fries, and I forgot to order curly fries.
And I got just crinkle cut fries. It was the worst.
Yeah. No, they're not crinkle cut.
I know.
But anyway, I did that. Played a bunch of video games because Fortnite season is about to end, so I've just been grinding away, trying to level up. I'm sure you guys all care.
Yep.
Yeah. So much
Riveting.
about Fortnite. Yeah.
Riveting all right here.
Riveting.
We do a lot of talk like that.
And then just last 2 days, just pissed off at work because people making me do extra shit I shouldn't have to do because they just can't do their jobs.
Sounds like it's not cool.
So basically just my usual week. No, it's not even really not cool at this point.
That makes it seem like you got a loaded not cool if that's not thrown in there.
That's actually not even one of my not cools because it's just expected.
Because you have so many others.
It's just expected that they're gonna fuck me over on Mondays and Tuesdays when I work doubles.
Okay.
It's just expected. So
that's
where I've been.
So I tried.
Hey Robert, where you been?
Honey butter chicken biscuit.
For the first time?
Whoa.
Honey, is that
wait, record
honey
scratch.
Butter, honey butter chicken biscuit. Is that what
honey
it's called?
butter chicken biscuit?
Yeah, I tried that for the first time today.
And now you feel like a man, don't you? Was it amazing? If you say you didn't like it, I swear to God.
It was really all right. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever had.
No, it's not the greatest thing ever. It's just
like
really
I love
good,
you, Robert,
dude. It's
and then
dope.
you say things like that that just make me just like. How does anybody not like a honey butter chicken biscuit sandwich? How do you not love it?
Literally, your entire life is before you had a honey butter chicken biscuit for the first time and after. That's the only logical way to
I
divide
had one of
your
those
life.
as well today. The Rod Ryan Show backpack charity.
I didn't even know about that till I was at work.
It was a Whataburger match day, and so I appreciate you supporting the Rod Ryan
Is
Show.
it still?
All day.
It's
all day.
all day? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to get some on the way home.
Get some Whataburger. And
Yeah, that's why I went. So it inspired me to
I
go.
appreciate you at least expanding your horizons there.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those as well, and it's just like if I could have that for breakfast every single day for the rest of my life. Honestly, if that was my only meal, if you just let me have pizza and those for my entire life, I think I'd be
HBCBs.
okay. Yeah. Wait, what?
HBCBs.
Honey butter chicken biscuits. They are hard to say after you say
HBCBs.
it. HBCBs. HBCBs. Yep, I would have those like every day for breakfast.
It's like an STD.
But you weren't just like, oh my god.
The like the first couple of bites were alright, but then it got to where it was too much honey butter sauce.
That's the best part of it.
Literally nobody's
would-
ever said that sentence
I would
before.
drink it. You can buy the sauce, and I would just like put a straw in it.
I remember when they first released it into HEB, I saw it in my HEB for a while, and now I never see it anymore.
Probably because people buy it. It's just gone so fast.
They need to.
You can't keep it stocked.
They need to have an entire aisle.
Probably.
Just for it.
I think it's likely that I'll get it again, but not anytime soon.
Oh my god, Robert.
I don't think I've had one in like 2 or 3 years.
What?
Because I never get there early enough in the morning. I don't get to Whataburger before 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Go at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, after like the bar. Like that's breakfast time.
I don't go to the bar that much anymore.
Okay.
And a lot of the time I try not to like make a stop after the bar.
Yep, because usually you want to just go home safely.
Mm-hmm. And
Because
you don't
we like
you
to be
don't need-
responsible. But I would
you don't
Uber
need-
because I don't drink and drive.
Well, I'm just saying, even if I've only had a couple, you just don't need more time for booze to set in.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel ya.
And it's just a lot of time. I just want to get home. Get home. I
Who
usually
doesn't? Don't we all?
Get a little snack.
Don't we all?
Get a little snacky from my fridge, and just go to sleep.
So that's where I've been. I had my life marginally changed.
Marginally.
But it has been changed.
Yes.
changed nonetheless. Okay. I finished Stranger Things. Did you finish Stranger Things yet?
I haven't yet.
Oh my goodness. It's a
Haven't
good one.
yet.
It's a good one.
How
I have 3 episodes left.
How do you finish? Like, I've wanted to start it,
2 days. It took me 2 days.
but here's the thing. If I have free time, I'm watching the live feeds for Big Brother. So like, I want to watch Stranger Things, but I also, if I have free time like that, I just want to use it on live
Okay,
feeds.
well, here's what was going on. They had the vetoes, the whole.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, they had like feed stuff where the feeds were down, so we started watching it then. Then we just stuck with it,
that's a smart
and then
idea.
like we were already hooked. So I was like, dude, like I'll keep the feeds up.
See, I just need to binge watch
on
the
the
whole
deal.
because I haven't even started.
You'll
the
finish
series.
it like right away. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good. The third season is definitely my favorite, and Robert, that was a good recommendation. I mean, I probably would have gotten around to Stranger Things anyways, but Robert being like, "Hey, it's really good," that got me on it.
They actually did team with Fortnite for like a week and a half, so there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
Stranger Things stuff in the game.
Have any of y'all watched Euphoria yet on HBO?
No.
Not yet. I've been meaning to get to it, though.
I've heard it's just dicks. From everything everybody's told me, it's just
Isn't one of them a cam girl too? But
dicks and everything.
see, I refuse to believe that's what.
And then, like,
from
really
everything I've
young
heard
drug
about it,
dealers.
That's not what high school is like.
Yeah,
From everything
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
about it,
I
like
don't
no,
know.
it's just not.
I need somebody to like review it for me.
Maybe like high school in LA because that's a soulless whore of a town.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, I didn't know. That seemed like something
I
Robert.
do wanna
Robert
watch it,
watches
though.
stuff that like I wouldn't think Robert would watch on TV, and then I'm like, okay, let me ask that.
I do wanna watch
He
it,
seems
though.
like
Sounds good.
Euphoria would be something he'd watch.
Yeah, I'll
Well-
probably get to it like next week. Or
Like, what
something.
shows do you watch right now?
Stranger Things. I watch
On the reg, I guess.
on the reg.
I guess Euphoria wouldn't be on the reg show.
Yeah, it's not on the reg. But have you seen Sex Education? So that
On
one
Netflix.
On Netflix.
I have seen the thing pop up, but I have not watched.
That's a good
it.
show. I think you should check out. Easy. I think I've recommended that one before.
We did watch a little bit of that. Emma got weirded out by it, so we stopped watching it.
Yellowstone is basically the thing I watch.
It was that easy that made me think you would be the kind of guy that would watch Euphoria too, because it seemed like similar stuff.
I saw Russian Doll with that one girl from Orange Is the New Black.
Which
Nikki?
one? From American Pie. Oh, you have not watched American Pie, have you?
I have, but it's been such a long time. I
Okay.
don't know.
Is it Donna from that '70s show?
No.
that's Alex.
I don't know their fucking names on that. I didn't watch that
And they
show.
have Piper, and then Red, and I don't know the others.
Well, if we're just speaking of shows, also HBO just released an 11-part documentary on Apollo 11, So that looks super dope.
Ironically, 11 for
I'm very
11.
excited to watch that soon.
It's their 11 for 11 series.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what we're watching on Netflix, I guess, and
Where we've been
I watched
and
Stranger,
where we
I watched
plan to
Stranger
be.
Things, watched live feeds, but I had a pat weekend though. I had a pretty pat weekend. Where I was like Saturday
That's nice.
just napping on the couch, going in and out of naps. Live feeds were on, just kind of chilling. Then I got banned from Facebook on Monday. I was trying, we have the dankest memes you can find on the internet on Pass the Gravy on Facebook and on Twitter. So go make sure you're already liking and following us on both of those platforms. And I'm in charge of scheduling that stuff. So I went and I scheduled some of our stuff, and it was a gag ball.
Gag with a cheeseburger where the ball should be.
And it was like when you're a freak in the sheets but still a fat ass was the meme.
Yeah.
And it was too sexual in nature.
That's just too crazy
for Facebook. Now, we have posted like out of context porn memes.
Yeah, safe for work porn is what it's called.
All kind of stuff that I felt like was definitely like less safe for work than that was. And I got banned for 24 hours. Me specifically on my profile because I did it. Shout out to Robert for stepping in and helping to make sure we got the rest of the dank memes out there. But I mean, we got to get you guys your memes. I get it. You come for the memes, you stay for the podcast. So that's what that's the old.
Well, it's 2019. Memes drive the world.
Right. It really does. And I think it's a good. That's kind of the humor we have on the podcast. The memes that we share out there. But I got banned for 24 hours for basically it was too sexual in nature. So I take that as being too sexy. Facebook told me I was too sexy for them, and they couldn't handle my sexiness. So.
You got banned for posting too dank of memes.
I got banned for being too sexy. And I just fun fact: other people that have been censored for things that they were trying to get there. Jesus, I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm just stating things that have happened in history. Two things in history have happened. We were both censored over
too sexy for
our
Facebook.
beliefs. And some people said Jesus was sexy. Mary Magdalene thought Jesus was a sexy motherfucker.
I've seen other things where people are like, "Damn, Jesus is cut and looks sexy up on that cross."
I mean, dude, he's the son of God. He was probably ripped.
Yeah.
From every like on that cross, yeah, he's jacked, dude. Like there's not a fat Jesus or anything.
He's got that
like
slim
that.
fit
Yeah,
look.
yeah. Dude's cut. He's like they didn't have CrossFit just yet then, so like, he wasn't. Oh, but he could have been the original CrossFit.
Technically,
I was
gonna say technically that's the original CrossFit.
Walked right into that one. So yeah, got banned for Facebook. Basically, I'm an internet bad boy, and I'm too sexy for Facebook. But I'm back now, and it's
so
cool.
that's in your profile now, right? Internet bad boy.
Internet bad boy.
It's just you and PFT.
So that's pretty much where I've been. Nothing really exciting.
That's exciting to me, though.
I guess so. It might be.
Nothing really exciting. You got banned from social media, man, for being a rebel.
All right, this is Comeback Kid, brought to you by Little M Air Fresheners, littleemshop.com.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
We didn't have that little symbol at the end, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's always in my head whether or not I do it or not.
It helps. And I hope somebody got that stuck in their head just then. Psh. No, I meant like the song too. Psh. But also add that part too. First Comeback Kid this week, old people.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys have Facebook
or any social media
sort of
or just access to the
internet because I think it's Face App is what it was. That is the app everybody's been using to then like first it was I think the boy girl app. So like if you were a guy, it made you look like a girl.
No, but that was Snapchat.
Well, I know, but like that was like the crazy filter everybody was loving, and then they had the baby filter, and now it's the old person filter, and everybody was like, "Look at me, I'm old," and it was funny in the beginning. And then, like, still today, it's like, guys, you are you get a 24-hour period.
I saw a bunch today that made me laugh.
They still are funny sometimes, but now we're into, like, the making memes out of it, too, where it's like, oh, this isn't me. But it's just like, hey, look, Cheryl, if you've seen this for 24 hours, you can't just now go post it in you.
I saw
You're a little behind the curve, and I'm a little over it.
At least one old person just took a picture of their face and was like, man, this app is crazy. Like, it was actually an already old person.
I liked people that put, like, that Trivago guy with the gray hair. It's like, oh, me later on.
Oh, yeah.
Or just put, like, old people. That'd be funny as well. I like that, though. But that's what everybody did. I don't know. Did you try it?
No.
I did
because I did not want to download a new app. And also, congratulations, everyone. So this is a piggyback comeback hit on that one. Russia.
Oh, yeah, Russia goes
with us. Because WhatsApp
us.
is a Russian company. So guess what? Now Russia has facial recognition on all of you.
And
So when they launch their missiles, they're going to know right where to find you.
Ooh, luckily, it was
Good
not
job.
my phone.
I'll
I
be
used it.
dodged. I'll dodge it.
So the app also apparently gets access to all of your photos forever when you have this.
Yeah, I got some shit on there I don't necessarily need getting out.
So basically, it doesn't matter because if you've already done this, then you had to agree to the terms and services.
That's
But
what I'm
I
saying.
didn't
That's
see
why
that
I
in there.
don't-
Yeah,
I
nobody
didn't
saw it
download a
because
new app
you
just-
you just click agree.
Like so basically, I didn't want to download just another Snapchat.
Kind of, yeah.
Because give it 2 days and Snapchat's going to have the old person filter. So fuck it. And
That's
then
how
I
they all
can know
work.
what I look
That's
like.
how they all work. Now, my question is,
I'm going to laugh if mine. It's just like the picture doesn't come up.
I want to do.
You're not living past
I want to
40.
do like a baby filter on you though, and then an old person filter on the baby filter of you. And does it just give me you now? Does it just even out? Somebody
know.
try that. Somebody try that. Let us know how it goes because I'm interested to see if a baby filter evens out an old person filter just by, I don't know. That would be pretty crazy if it was super accurate too. Because really all it did is just make the lines in your face like deeper and then it makes
I mean,
you
that
gray.
would be interesting to see. Like, see if a baby does just turn
Makes you a middle-aged person.
just turns you into a from
A 20-year-old, right?
From us to so like it'd still be like adding 40 years. I feel like what it does.
All right, 60, right?
So like
Not
we would just
20.
be a marginally older person than we are now.
So I don't know. That'd be interesting. Check it out. Check it out. Somebody try that. Another comeback kid this week. Amazon. Amazon was back because it was not just Prime Day. It was Prime Days.
Ooh, I don't have it.
So T's and P's to Optimus Prime for, we know this is also your day, I feel like, and you just don't get looked at every single time. Like, it's just the stupid website, get all the credit. But let's take a couple moments of silence for Optimus Prime. All right, moving on. Prime Days were there, and it's like Amazon's garage sale that they do every year. I think this was a better one, it seemed like, because a lot of people bought stuff, but I didn't end up getting anything. So there we go. That was Amazon Prime Day.
I am astounded by that. The amount of dumb shit you buy online, you didn't take advantage of Prime Days. I just fully expected you to say something like, "Dude, I
feel
bought
cool while I sit in my
a
house?"
year's supply of fucking bubbles for like $12."
No, I bought a Gorilla Bow. I have the Gorilla Bow over there. I've been, using that bad
I thought
boy.
you were going to use Prime Days like in like the crazy sales on just something stupid. Like, when I say bubbles, you know what I'm talking about, like the little glowing bubbles.
Yeah, I would have done that.
I thought you were going to buy like a year's supply of some dumb shit like that.
Or like a monocle. Like this monocle that I just bought on Amazon because I was like, ooh, tight monocle. I need
or
one.
just buy like 700 of the fucking little chomping teeth with the fucking feet.
Or all of the
around.
sunflower seeds that I
Like,
have
I'm-
sitting there
I'm
just
a-
because I watched a baseball game
I'm
one time.
a little bit disappointed in you.
I'm happy that I didn't spend any more money because I spent a lot
I'm just saying,
on
like,
West Ham and
I feel
Giants
like,
gear.
I feel like everybody in here expected today to hear what weird shit you bought on Amazon Prime Days.
Well, now I'm sorry that you guys are disappointed. I just bought a Gorilla Bow and a
like,
bunch of
that just
Giants
feels like
and West
your
Ham
fucking
shit.
wheelhouse.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I looked, but I was just like, don't do that.
So, you know what? Congratulations, you're
Thanks.
learning self-control.
That's two things now.
Self-control, come back in.
Yeah, that's an added bonus comeback kid that we didn't even plan on. Ooh, here's a good one. Meth and gators. That's a combo. Now, in Tennessee, cops are telling people to quit flushing drugs down the toilet. Now, I also think this, just stay woke on this one, but they're saying it could create meth alligators, which I don't think that the meth is going to form into an alligator, okay, guys? Pretty sure.
The Tennessee XFL Meth Gators.
I'd watch that. That's a cool team.
Yeah,
so,
to like stop trying to like make the world's most apex predator even more of a crazy predator, guys.
Well, also, cops, we get what you're doing here because you're just saying, oh, don't flush the drugs. Hang on to them so we can catch you with them. No, flush the drugs so they can't catch you with the drugs, guys. Like, obviously, this is exactly what a cop would tell you.
Or if you're gonna flush drugs, immediately move. If there's gators in the
Or
area.
go to your buddy's house and flush them down their toilet.
Like, because if we just have like meth, like what would it be here? Meth fish,
armadillos.
like bayou fish.
Ew.
What fishes hang out in bayous? I'm not a very outdoorsy
Snakes?
person. I don't know.
Maybe it would be snakes.
Oh shit, we might get
meth
meth
snake.
snakes. Nope, guys, don't flush the
Please
drugs.
do
Don't
not
do it.
do that.
Don't do it. Nope.
I don't understand that. Like, you just get like meth addicted alligators. Is that all it is?
They're just crazy. They're like meth crazy. So like, they have meth strength, which
Yeah.
they already have gator strength.
Do the gators want the meth?
And they're just violent. They might not know. They might just like see something floating and eat it because they're fucking gators and they're stupid.
True. That's true.
And then you got a methed out gator.
I'd watch a methed out gator. That'd be
but
tight.
see, you know what? This is the beginning of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
Meth
it is.
gator
Meth gator.
versus
Sharknado, move over.
meth gator versus heroin snake. That's the movie.
Hero snake. Yeah.
Heroin boa. Hero boa.
Meth gator versus heroin snake seems crazy though. I would watch the fucking
Heroin conda.
heroin conda because it's an anaconda. It's gotta be some. It's gotta be like an anaconda.
Meth
they can go
gator
after.
versus heroin shark. That's what it would be because they love sharks on sci-fi.
No, because shark's already been done a lot. I feel like we gotta go snake.
I mean,
snake.
Boas have already been. Have you never
heroin
watched those
conda.
like the fucking like mega boa versus like anaconda?
You
Like
talk about- I watch
those
animal
are,
fight
like,
videos
Dude,
all
no,
the
these
time.
were like the ones before Sharknado. Like when they used to.
I watch
create those
animal
ones
fight
where
videos
they like
daily
had
almost.
a genetically engineered like 70-foot anaconda and it escaped. So some other dude who was a scientist had like genetically engineered his own like boa constrictor that was like 60 feet, and they released it to fight the anaconda. Like,
What?
dude, these are the original crazy sci-fi movies. That one was dope. They even put like a camera on the fucking boa constrictor so they could find it like and watch what it was doing. Oh man, dude. If you guys haven't seen that movie, look it the fuck up. It's nuts and it's awesome. And it's terrible because it's sci-fi, but it's so good. Everything I just said contradicts itself, but if anybody's ever watched a sci-fi movie, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
I still like heroin conda.
Heroin, I mean, I'm down with heroin conda, but
Unless it's what about heroin dactyl?
Heroin
it's a
conda-
pterodactyl.
heroin conda sounds like it was an old wrestling move from the 90s.
Yeah, it does.
Hits him with the heroin conda!
That sounds even cool. That'd be like a female move
Because
though.
it sounds like the
heroin.
Hurricane Rana is what it sounds like.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation.
Rey Mysterio would use the heroin
you're
conda.
right. So meth and alligators, I guess I still think like it's just cops trying to tell you to hang on to your drugs so they can get you with that. Like flush those drugs so they don't get you with the drugs, guys.
Or are they just telling you to do drugs and be happy?
Maybe that's what they're telling you.
But
just do all
also
the drugs
probably
instead of
just-
flushing them.
But just don't do meth. Just go
Yeah,
back
try
to
not
weed.
to do meth.
Just go back to weed, guys.
We're not big meth guys here. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna come out and put my foot down. We're anti-meth podcast here.
Adderall gator.
Yeah, just do Adderall instead.
It's a gator that's just super focused.
He's just like he's staring at you all the time, and he's not gonna leave you alone. You got his attention nonstop.
He ate already, but he can't fall asleep.
Like he's
so
looking at
just
you
staring
through
at
like your window. You like leave. You go to lay down. You go to sleep. You wake up. He's still staring at you.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's actually worse. Adderall gator.
That's way worse.
Our final comeback kid of the week, Area 51 and aliens. Because everybody, I don't know if you guys also, like if you've seen the old guy thing on the internet, the old person filter, you've definitely seen the Area 51 memes. You've seen there's a petition, we're going to storm it. Joe Rogan had that dude on. I don't know if I believe any of this stuff yet, but I don't think we should storm Area 51.
I hope people try it. Like, I hope somebody gets killed over this.
If we're gonna thin
That'd
the
be
herd out,
hilarious.
guys, this is Bill Burr always talks about that. Like this is better than like Thanos did. Like they're volunteering.
It's going to be like 9 people show up. They
Because
don't charge the gates.
Well, I love it because they're like, oh, a petition with this many people did it, and it's like some like, 7 million people, and then not 7 million people signed it, but whatever. And it's like I love when people are like, well, to do this, there's this like in Big Brother, they're trying to kick people off the show, and they're like, oh, so many people have signed this petition to get so and so kicked off Big Brother. And it's like that those mean nothing because it's super easy to go sign an online petition. Like a petition, and we've bitched about this before, a petition used to be you had to go door to door. If you do that, then you rallied up some votes, you rallied up some people who are like, oh, I do feel passionate about this. Not just people that went and clicked and then typed their name. That doesn't count. Because we're going to have like 8 million people say they're going, and like every Facebook event, 4 people show up and probably get too scared to storm it. So then they're just like, well, we got selfies.
I would love to see like 400 morons Naruto run and then just get mowed down by a fucking machine gun.
Or aliens. Either or.
Well, see, here's the thing, dude. Like, I can guarantee you there's no aliens at Area 51. Because people think there's aliens
Exactly.
there. And
They're
the government's
not
that dumb.
stupid.
There's spy planes and secret shit we're working on like that at Area 51. No, but it's... Dude,
And then they're like, well, what's that in the sky? Like, probably aliens. Definitely not a spy plane.
the aliens aren't even, like... They are definitely at something we've never even heard of. They're in another facility that we don't even know about.
My question is, like, what the fuck is up with Area... Like, what's Area 50? Where's Area 52? Where's Area 69,
Here's
most
the thing.
importantly?
I think those are actually all in Nevada. I think Area 51, it came from when they were like divvying up plots of land or shit that they had bought out. That was Area 51. Was that plot of land that they used? I think. Don't quote me on that. Or fuck it, quote me on that.
All right, take that to the bank.
I mean, that
'Cause then
sounds
we
like
broke
something
news
I
if
read
you'll
back
find
when
out.
I was like 16, just on the internet board one day. But I feel like that's what it was. That's why it was Area 51 wasn't a code name or something. It was actually like that was that plot of land.
Area 52 is
A plot of
the
land.
Tonopah test range in Tonopah, Nevada,
See, that's what I'm saying.
which is close to that area. So
yeah,
maybe
that's what I'm
it
telling
is.
you. It was just plots of land.
Area 69. Let's see if we can find that.
Now you just Googled porn by accident. That's what it is. Area 69, I bet you, is the name of a porn
Oh, it's a
film.
Grand Theft Auto thing.
Oh, that's right. They did call their Area 51 Area 69. But I was gonna say, or it's just the porn name of somebody fucking a fake alien.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
What's
weird.
that? Rule 50 something.
If you can think it, somebody's already done it. or-
Made porn of it.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
the internet rule. It's Rule 50.
Somebody's into it.
52 or something.
What?
I don't know.
Rule 51.
Oh man, that sounds good. What do you got there?
There's another strawberry bombshell blonde from our fine friends Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire world. Did you know they're the first decant craft in Texas?
I did. I had heard.
I did know that. I knew that as well.
I read
So-
that on every delicious beer I drink.
So aliens are out there, and like, just I guess we blame Joe Rogan for this because he had Bob Lazar or Bob Lazar on his show, and I love the internet sometimes just because like everybody watches a documentary as an expert on it. I am guilty of this myself, but everybody's now like, dude, no, dude, this guy totally couldn't be making any of this up. Like, I'm not saying he's lying, but like, it's just like there's a lot of like, I don't know. I don't believe him 100%, and I don't think anybody should just 100% believe a guy because you watch a documentary and listen to a podcast. Believe everything we say, though, but just not what other people say, because we're the truth tellers here.
Hashtag truth.
Hashtag truth, and we break news. News breaking truth tellers.
Newsbreakers. Newsbreaking truth. I like that.
Exactly. News breaking truth tellers.
I want to get that tattooed
NBTTs.
on my left butt cheek.
News breaking truth tellers.
NBTT. And HBCB.
But you think there's aliens? Do you really think there's aliens?
Yeah. No, I don't think we have any. But I 100% believe that there's aliens out there. And the ever-expanding infinite expanses of the universe, and we're the only intelligent life out there.
I wanted to say we're the alphas.
I don't believe that for a
I
second.
think we're the alphas.
I don't
That's
at
it.
all.
That's all it is.
Because our universe is actually pretty fucking young in the span of how many universes there are out there that we found.
since 1776.
That's true. July 4th, 1776 is when history began.
When the
Everything
world
before
started,
that
baby.
was a lie.
Truth. You can take that to the bank.
Great scholar Ron Swanson taught
Mm-hmm.
us that. But yeah, dude, there's definitely aliens out there. I'd say 100%.
I don't know about 100.
Just playing probabilities, 100% there is. That's not how probabilities work. It'd be like 99.9999999.
Yeah, but we're not a
But
math
I'll say
podcast.
100%
This isn't a
because I
math
round
cast.
up. I round up.
Yeah, it's easy that way.
I'd be a good teacher because I round up.
Robert, do you believe in aliens? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Pat. I think there are.
Okay. Do you think we have them? Like, do you think we've got aliens? Like, captured?
No.
Okay, cool.
If they were advanced enough to fucking get here, they're not getting captured by us.
Yeah. Because that Bob Lazar guy's like, they've been here for decades.
But also,
We
here's
found
the thing, like,
ancient alien spaceships. And I was like, well, why don't we see them?
if they crashed and we took them, they would send others to get them back. Like, they'd send the alien version of SEAL Team 6, which would fuck us up.
What if aliens sent like their version of monkeys though? Because you know we send monkeys to space to kind of test stuff, and like we just get like these like alien
We did
version.
that like twice.
I know that, but I know we like send like
Or once.
I don't know, but like what if that's what aliens did, and like we just have like an alien version of a monkey, and we're like, dude, we could beat the fuck out of this, and it's not like it's just like yeah, because it's a pet. It's a lab animal, but like the real aliens are just fucking monsters.
They sent the alien version of
We're just like,
Bagel
"Fuck!"
Boss into space.
Dude, Bagel Boss guy. Bagels should have been back this week. That guy, man. It's like bullying, I guess, in the Bagel Boss.
Now
guy.
he's getting like famous. He started a Twitter. He's got way more Twitter followers than me already.
Go
so
look at
fuck
Bagel
that
Boss
guy.
guy if
Did we cover this last week?
no, we didn't, because he just yelled, "You are not God or my boss
Oh, my father.
or my father."
Basically yelled at a bunch of women because he thought they were making fun of him for only being 5 foot tall.
Even though they
And
didn't
then
say
another
anything.
guy fucking took him
Even
down.
because he told him, "You want to go, buddy? You want to go?"
You want to take this outside?
And then
And then the guy just fucking grabbed him.
it was
and
just
threw
the
him to
best with
ground.
that New York accent. Chris was there when it happened.
I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't. I just like to ask him. That's my
You know,
favorite thing
God or my boss or my father.
to do with anything that happens in New York. I just ask Chris, like, dude, were you there? No, I wasn't. It's a big ass dude. Are you? How's the blackout? Are you okay? Yeah, he's okay in the blackout. But like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, can you see anything? No, it's not everywhere, man. Oh, okay.
Wait, no, he couldn't see everything, or
No,
he
but
wasn't
like, I just like,
affected by
dude, can you see everything? Is
it.
everything
Was he
black
affected
now?
by it?
No, he wasn't. But he
Because
said
to
that he had
lose
people
air
that were.
conditioning would suck.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would suck. But you know what would not suck is Southern Star Brewing Company.
I can tell you
Southern
right now
Star
that
beer
it
right
most
now.
definitely does
Like
not
we're
suck.
drinking. That doesn't suck. And that is our presenting sponsor for this week's Mount Rushmore of Aliens. I'm pretty stoked about this. It's the Mount Rushmore of Aliens.
jacked up.
Our Mount Rushmore of ice creams last week. Boy, that was an interesting one to see how it played out online. And I'm really interested to see how this was going to play out as well. Last week's results, Alex coming in at first place, 42% of the vote. Robert at 33%, and Pat at 25%.
I think that it's the ice cream sandwiches that got it for you. That
You
seems
think
to
it-
be.
And I hate, like, I don't, like, what my big thing is on Mount Rushmore season is a lot of times people are like, well, on that alone, you win. And I don't.
Well, no, I think
to
that
me,
was just
it's-
what put you over the top. is
I
what
think
I'm
that,
saying.
I mean, I think the ice cream sandwich was, but I think that a lot of people, like, tend to be like, well, you got this first. And, like, we've not done, like I can't, we had one where I was like, I can't do this because bacon will be available. And bacon is, like, the first pick is going to win it.
Yeah.
Because people are like, well, bacon's the only
I think
winner.
I lost that one because I got bacon. I'm pretty sure I lost that time too.
Did you?
Yeah, because I remember going off that bacon should have won it by itself.
But my whole thing is, like, one thing by itself shouldn't win, especially if it's like a first pick, because it's the whole team as a
I'm
whole
with
is
you,
what
but
you got to go
sometimes
with.
the first pick can be so good that it just puts you that far ahead.
I hope that my
I'm not
ice
saying
cream
I'm not
sandwich
saying
just
one
wasn't
pick.
what did it.
I'm not saying one
I'd like
pick
to think
will,
that was
will
the
win for
kicker.
you by itself. I'm just saying one pick can put you that far ahead if it's obviously just the best pick there is.
So I got first, Robert got second, Pat got third. The wins this Mount Rushmore season. You and I are tied, Pat, at
Mm-hmm.
1 win. Or no, yeah, we're tied at 1. Robert is at 0 right now. So Bobby Jokes behind the 8 ball a little bit, even though
What
not
a
too
loser.
mad. So we're gonna go in reverse order of how we finished last week. Pat's gonna go first. Robert's gonna go second. I will go third. It's a snake draft, so it's gonna go Pat, Robert, Alex, Robert, Pat, and that way continuously. Why don't we get started with the I almost said mock draft, but I said Mount Rushmore instead. So the Mount Rushmore of Aliens, brought to you by Southern Star Brewing Company. Pat, first on the board.
I've got to take him, Superman.
I figured he'd go 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's Superman, man. I felt like it just had to happen.
Understandable. Completely understandable. Robert, next.
I feel like I'm underselling my own first overall pick.
No, that's a good one because that's like a
He's
given.
fucking Superman, dude. He's the strongest.
Hopefully Robert doesn't take this one, but I think he will.
All right, I'm gonna take Chewbacca.
You
Good,
bastard.
'cause I didn't have Chewbacca that high up. Because not everybody's a Star Wars person.
But
that's
everyone
why.
loves Chewie.
So I'm gonna go E.T. and Alf because I got back-to-back
Nice.
picks right there.
Nice.
I thought E.T. would have been number 1 overall. Honestly, I thought it'd be
It was
E.T.
the first one I thought
I
of.
thought it'd be E.T. or Superman, but I think E.T. is definitely the most well-known alien.
No, Superman is.
Maybe
Superman is more known than E.T.
for being an alien, though. Just saying. Just think about that one.
It's a good point.
All
All
right,
right,
back
so
to
I
you,
got
Robert.
2. Oh, no,
My
it's
turn.
Robert's on. My
My
bad.
turn. I'm gonna go with Roger from American Dad.
Damn it! I had him.
Nice.
I was hoping he'd hang around.
Nice. Roger's fucking great. I had him on there, too.
I thought I might have to take him in my second pick because I didn't think I was gonna have both the 2 I did have available. But
Yeah.
Roger's really good, and
All right.
just because he plays so many different characters too. He's
Yeah.
so funny.
He's great.
Look, I'm
He's
a
Roger.
shoe salesman right here. Now I'm a lawyer.
Now
I'm a woman.
cowboy. All right. It's just once again, I
You got
didn't.
2 right here.
I'm shocked that both of these are still available. I'm gonna take Yoda and I'm gonna take Spock from Star Trek. Man, it's just
Yeah, I had
How?
Spock down there. I'm not a big Star Trek guy. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of them are picks that I would like myself anyways.
yeah. But Yoda, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
that
I
Yoda
had
hadn't been
Yoda on
taken
my
yet.
list for sure. All right, Robert, back to you, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna go with Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's a good
Optimus
one.
Prime, okay. Transformers, Optimus Prime. He gets cheated on Prime Day, but don't worry, you
Yeah.
included him in this.
Yeah, I had written down Optimus Prime / Megatron because I kind of figure you just get Transformers there.
Oh, so I
But
got.
basically Optimus.
I
is
feel like
the-
I'm finishing off mine. I'm gonna go Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
I go Marvin the Martian, and then I'm gonna go the Monstars from Space Jam.
Good.
Remember, they were aliens. They came to Earth. They took all the players' skills.
Yeah.
They were sick at basketball. They didn't win, but they obviously they're playing Michael Jordan. So I'm gonna go them to finish it off. Marvin the Martian, Monstars. Robert, back to you.
All right, and for my last one, I'm gonna go with Thanos.
Oh man, how
Avengers.
I didn't even have him on mine. That's good. I don't know how I overlooked Thanos. Damn, I like that.
That was good. Even though I didn't watch any of his movies,
God,
but
like
sounds
there's-
good.
I've got like 3 or 4 that all of them I can talk myself out of for different reasons, just because I don't think.
Guys, I'm just feeling like my list is pretty fucking stacked.
Everyone, I gotta finish. God, I'm just double guessing.
I'm V confident in my list right now.
I gotta go with the Predator.
Predator, okay.
The Predator.
From Alien versus Predator.
No, it's from Predator. It was just too good. Honorable mentions though, right there.
There's so many honorable mentions.
I almost went with Zoidberg.
So let's go over what everybody got though. Pat's Mount Rushmore of aliens are Superman, Yoda, Spock, and Predator. Robert's are Chewbacca, Roger from American Dad, Optimus Prime, and Thanos. And I have E.T., Alf, Marvin the Martian, and the Monstars from Space Jam. Guys, just saying it, I feel like I won already.
No,
don't
I
wanna
mean
brag,
mine would
but
definitely kick the shit out of yours.
I don't
but
know.
Okay, whatever.
All right, so honorable mentions. What do we got?
Well, first of all, the Xenomorph from Alien, which is just the alien from Alien. Most people.
Yeah,
don't
I
know
didn't
it's
put
called a
any of
Xenomorph.
them. I didn't have any of them.
Zoidberg from Futurama.
He was down
I
on my
fucking loved
list.
him. This is the one that I almost took with my 4th. Really, the Coneheads.
I had the Coneheads too. I thought they might be a 4th, but I thought Monstars was not going to get picked,
Yeah.
and I thought I could just hang on to them until the very end.
Coneheads, I just wasn't sure if that was a little too niche.
I like Coneheads.
And
though.
I had these on there too, but I knew this was too niche. The Moonanites from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I had that because we had mentioned
Fucking
that
love
last
them.
week
Yeah.
on the podcast or 2 weeks ago. Little green aliens from Toy Story.
Yep.
That clown.
Yeah.
Groot. Guardians of the
great.
Galaxy. I did have Zoidberg. Mork from Mork and Mindy.
Yep.
Luke Skywalker. Just because he was a badass. And he's not from Earth. He's not from Earth.
So
He's
yeah,
an alien,
I guess that
right?
would count. Yeah.
I had Moonanites, the blue people from Avatar. I didn't know what they were called.
Navi.
Those guys, yeah, that would not have, like, if I had written Navi down, nobody would have understood what that
Yeah.
meant, I don't think. So I'm glad I didn't go with that. Great Gazoo from
Yep.
the Flintstones. Jar Jar Binks, Jabba the Hutt, Mac from Mac and Me.
Jar Jar. I think that's a good choice not
He's
take.
a me. I don't know, I just. And
He
then,
just pisses people off. So.
and then Zim from Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Robert, did you have any extra honorable mentions?
No, I only had 8 on my list. So
And we've
Oh,
named them
snap.
all already.
Were you like nervous when we were going through them? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I might run out. Uh-oh. All right, so I think that'll be
That
interesting.
was a fun one. I
That
like
was
that.
fun. I like when everybody's talking Area 50. I was like, dude, we could do one of aliens, and I was like, are there enough? And I texted Pat and
definitely
you
enough.
guys in our group chat, and Pat was immediately like, fuck yes,
Yeah, immediately I said, fuck
let's
yeah.
fucking do this. So that was tight. I'm gonna go and run over here. You
Yeah, I shut up during that one that time, so
Yeah.
that helped.
you go ahead and read us a Napa.
Napa Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Conroe and Montgomery have been helping customers with their automotive needs for over 37 years. They're a locally owned and family operated company. If it has a motor, the gang at Napa can get you the parts you need and get it fixed for you. They even sell Little M air fresheners. For all your automotive needs, go and see them at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. That's 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. They'll also give you a free battery or alternator test and $5 off any purchase of $25 or more when you mention Pass the Gravy. Go and see our friends at Napa Auto Parts at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery and get your Napa know-how. Napa know-how! Like them on Napa Auto Parts and Machine Shop on Facebook. Give them a 5-star review on Facebook and mention you heard them on PTG. Phone numbers if you need them. Conroe location is 936-756-5551 and Montgomery is 936-597-5651. 5355.
I feel like
But know how. You got an extra one this
yeah, there you
week.
go. I like that.
It felt good.
I don't know. Just while I was listening to you read the ad, I feel like that would be something that like Horatio would say on CSI Miami, where like I don't know how he would find a way to shoehorn it in, but it's like he didn't take a nap. Like why would he take a nap if he didn't know how? I don't know. That was bad. I was trying to think of one on the spot, but that just seems like he'd find a way to say like the Napa know-how thing, and then like you'd have the start of the episode.
He like died with like a tire iron in his head. He got bashed in.
I guess you could say he gets bashed in. He gets killed by a tire. I guess you could say he was tired.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, okay. He's a butcher that was gonna go deliver some steaks, and he went down the wrong alley and got shot up by some guys. He was in a rough part of town. You could say he made a mistake with that delivery. All right. There was a guy that tried to break into the zoo. And he goes to the giraffe exhibit. And somehow the giraffes just fucking maul him to death. Yeah, giraffes, right? Horatio is also like, what the fuck's going on? That's crazy. Why would a giraffe kill anybody? He's like, maybe he was giraffing for it. I'm gonna stop now.
Maybe he pissed off one of the cashiers at the front, and they beat him to death. And they go, man, I guess he checked out.
Robert, you want to do one? Some guy gets murdered trying to check out, but his credit card won't work. So he stalls. So he's trying to check out before the murderers get to him. I guess you could say he didn't have any credit. What?
I thought you were going to say he got declined.
That would have been way better. That would have been way better.
You guys still there?
I'm sorry.
Oh, man, dude.
I guess you could say this podcast ruined it.
It didn't even make sense. Seriously, as we were right before you did your credit card one, the only thing going through my head was, how can we turn this into a weekly segment?
This used to be, like, Curtis and I used to do bits like this. Like, that was why we have this drop in there, where it was just a CSI thing.
No, I've got the GIF saved in my phone of him, like, throwing down the glasses, or, like, throwing
That's
them
all
on.
he puts
and,
the
like,
glasses on.
And then, like, hard stepping out of camera frame. And I keep that saved on my phone because I love dropping those on my friends. And I don't really ever get any laughs on it, but I
Snappa Auto Parts. This is not cool. It was brought to you by them this week. And why don't we haven't played the intro for that, I don't think, right?
We have
got
not.
stuck doing CSI ads or CSI impressions.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So my not cool this week is me. So I told you guys earlier, or I told Alex off air that my mom had called me and critiqued my my answers from last week, or my Mount Rushmore from last week. But that's not actually the not cool. The not cool is my dad, or I get a call from my mom last night, but I was working, so I couldn't answer. But then I get a voicemail. It was my dad calling from my mom's phone. Because I guess she had him listening to the podcast, too. I didn't even know my mom. I know from time to time she'll drop in.
Oh, dude, didn't you say happy birthday to your mom on the podcast? Or you said I love you, mom, or something last week? Or maybe
Yeah, I did, but
so maybe we said love you, mom, no, you said love you, dad. Maybe dad heard it.
So it was last week American Songs is what we did on the Mount Rushmore, right? Or was that 2 weeks ago?
Last week was ice cream. It was
So
2
it's 2 weeks ago. So my dad calls me, and he goes, so we're listening to an old podcast, and he's pissed at me. So my not cool is me disappointing my dad by not remembering that Living in America was from Rocky IV when Ivan Drago fucking...
Didn't I say Rocky 4?
I said I didn't remember, but he goes, how can you not fucking remember that's from Rocky IV right before Ivan Drago fucking kills him in the ring? So my not cool is me disappointing my father by not remembering a movie that I've watched with him no less than 20 times. But also, like, that's probably why I lost, because I chose a song that a guy used right before he got fucking
Murdered
beat
somebody,
to death.
Yeah.
legally. But yeah, my not cool is just disappointing my father. I'm sure I do it a lot, but this is the first time it's the first time he's called me on it in a while.
Shout out to Mama and Papa Dion though for listening to the podcast.
And then I also had another one.
Follow us on Twitter.
Once again, and I'm sure I've used this as a not cool before because I buy those cheap shoes. But at work today, my the sole for my shoe started to separate again.
You did have tape on your shoe when you came over.
I literally just had to use that black Gorilla tape to tape my shoe, and nobody noticed.
That's good. That's good.
Because nobody's looking at my shoes, but because they're usually looking at my ass because I look good.
That's what it is.
Shoes and disappointing your fathers. That's my not cool.
That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty strong submission.
Yeah.
Mine was gonna be like getting banned on Facebook, but like I was told I was too sexy, like I said earlier. So I'm not even mad, yo. Zach, I get it.
Don't trip,
Sometimes
dog.
I'm too sexy,
Don't
man.
even trip, dog.
Mine is though. It is the curbside pickup people at HEB, and I guess if it's this way at other grocery stores as well. I love HEB. I'm not knocking HEB, but I guess I kind of am. Just I don't do any of the grocery pickups. You know, I'm more old school. If I want an apple, I want to see the apple. I want to grab it.
I have an idea of what I want when I get there, but I don't really know what.
Right, but then sometimes you're like, ooh, this looks nice too. I want to grab that. I get that, like you don't get those impulse buys, so you save money when you're not the one shopping. So that I understand people don't have time to do that. Sometimes you have a kid, maybe you gotta stay at home with your kid or whatever. I get it. There's reasons why you either do the curbside pickup or you have the delivered groceries. But what pissed me off was Monday I go after work and I was getting some stuff for breakfast at work the next day, and there's these big ass like carts, and I'm not talking like a shopping cart, but they're like those like Home Depot type carts with like shelves on them, and they're just stashing stuff for curbside pickup, but they take up like a whole bunch of the aisle. And it's like I felt like I ran into like 4 of them the other day, and maybe it was just my bad luck when they were all happening to be at the same time at the same place that I was trying to be at. But it's like, God damn it! Like I shouldn't have to wait on curbside pickup to finish having like all this shit. Like it was pissing me off. I get like maybe that's them trying to be like, well, then order curbside pickup and you won't have this problem. I get it, but like fuck, like I'm man on the street, you know.
I think either you
boots
just had
on the
some
ground
dick employees that were taking up too much room, or you just forgot that you can say, "Oh, excuse me," and they'll like move out of the way, and it doesn't affect you at all.
I try excuse me, but then sometimes like I don't know, they're just like
because whenever I run into these, usually they keep them up against the thing so they're not in the way. Or if they are even slightly, you just move. I've never even had to say excuse me to get by one.
See, I had to do it twice to a different Instacart person or whatever, too, because I also ran into the Instacart people where I think you have to scan every barcode or whatever into your app, and I get that's part of the process. But it's like they were like all like hunkered down by like where I was trying to get to fucking food.
No, that's
annoying. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna, and like they were on the other side of the aisle, and I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to move somebody's cart without like. So I kind of looked, made sure they weren't looking, and just kind of pushed it a little bit further down. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get my shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
But it's just like, come on, like, I don't know. I always like I feel like I have to attach my cart to myself always. Like I'm always within grabbing range of my cart. I don't ever just leave my cart and go get stuff like that.
No.
And
even if I realize I walk past something and it's 10 feet behind me, well, guess what? I walk backwards with my cart 10 feet.
There's people that just like are way too comfortable just leaving their carts hanging out, and I feel like it's just like I feel like my awareness, if it was Madden, I'd have like a 90 awareness in the grocery store, like 90 grocery store awareness. I'm like, who's right there? Somebody's right here. Okay, cool. I got a guy on my left, got a guy on my right. Or there's somebody in the middle right here. And the worst is like, who the fuck moves your cart and like sideways and like blocks an aisle? Every now and then you get one of those people like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then they go and they're looking. They're never just like gonna grab something fast. They're always like staring. Like, now, which paprika do I want? And you're like, what do you just make a decision?
The reason I don't leave my cart is I don't trust somebody to like walk by my cart.
I used to throw stuff in carts
and see something that they want and just be like, well, I'm not going to go find it and steal it real quick. So then I get up to the front. I'm like, wait, where's my fucking sauerkraut?
Oh, dude, that'd be smart.
I don't trust people.
I used to just put stuff in
I assume
carts.
the worst of everyone.
Yeah.
No, see, if it's in my cart at the end, I'm like, wait, I didn't want this. I don't want that.
But sometimes, especially if it's like a big cart, that was always like, you just grab whatever's next to you and just throw a couple of them in there. And you're like, haha, now you got M&Ms. Like, which is like, okay, I like M&Ms anyway. Whatever. Yeah. But like, I didn't order those. I didn't buy those.
Well, then you're gonna get a kid an ass kicking because she's gonna get like home back. Where did these M&Ms come from?
You know what?
It's on my receipt. You threw it in there.
You wouldn't be beating your kids if you just paid attention to your cart and your children. Don't leave your kids unattended at a grocery store. So, Robert, what's your not cool? So I got so heated on that, guys.
I washed one of my pillows. I washed 2 of my pillows this past week,
Oh, nice brag.
and it didn't go well.
Ooh, how'd it go? Oh, yeah. Were they feather pillows?
No,
Yeah.
I think they're just like, I don't know, cotton or polyester or whatever it is, but not feather.
If you don't go feather, though, like, what are you doing? Feather or memory foam, guys?
No, I
Okay,
don't go
Mr.
feather.
Moneybags.
Feather doesn't have money.
I'm with you, Robert. Walmart pillows all day.
Yeah.
Pillows
And,
are like the best part.
$8
of
pillows.
Pillows
until
are the
they
best part
die.
of sleeping.
It couldn't finish washing because one of the pillows just like soaked up all the water. So it was stuck on like 5 minutes for like half an hour.
So did you just like squeeze just like gallons of water
Yep.
out of it?
How much does a pillow weigh? Maybe.
How much
Hold on,
water is in
hold on,
it?
hold on. If it's full of water, probably 20 pounds.
Exactly.
Did you work
It was-
out? You could have worked out with it.
It was like 20 pounds. I like took it outside and like squeezed it, like stomped on it, tried to get all the water out.
Wait,
And
you stomped on it? You squeeze it. Now you have to fucking wash it again because it just got stomped on the ground, Robert.
I put a towel
Okay.
underneath it, and then I stomped on it.
Did you wash your feet?
Yeah,
Oh, and you fucking liar. No,
I
you
did.
didn't.
I did. And then
If it's
I-
your
and
own
then I
pillow,
tried
too, it doesn't
washing
matter.
it again, and the same thing happened again.
Well, dude, of course it happened again if you wash it again.
Oh, the key is you got to
No.
boil them.
Okay, no, hold on. Let me help him out here. If there's too much water in it, you squeeze the water out and you put it back in the dryer. See, now I know he's lying about washing his feet and putting a towel down because he stomped the water out, realized it was dirty, and threw it back in the washer.
No, I did put a towel down. This has happened before, and the second after I've like
Why did you wash it again if it was already washed?
When was the last time
Because
you
it
washed
worked-
like a pillow, Pat?
Probably like a year and a half ago.
I can't tell you the last time I washed a pillow.
No, I'd say within the last, year and a half.
I washed
Right.
pillowcases. I don't ever
No,
wash
no,
the
no, no.
actual pillow.
Well, why did you wash it again if it was already washed and just waterlogged?
well because I like trying to
To drown it out, yo.
No,
I got all the water out as much as I could, and then this has happened before. And the last time it happened, after I had taken the water out, I put it to wash again, and it was able to wash correctly.
But it was already washed. That's what I'm saying. Why are you washing it again? Just throw it back in the fryer. Not fryer.
Throw it back
no,
in the
but
fryer.
Throw it
It
in the
still,
dryer.
it still had a bunch of water in it.
Yes, because it's wet. And when things are wet, where do you put them?
On your dick.
In the dryer. All right, nice. No, you said it couldn't dry because there was too much water. So you took the water out and go, let's wash it again. No, you throw it back in the dryer to dry. You're compiling shit on top of yourself that you don't need, buddy.
So I was at my mom's house doing that, but I had to leave. And so for the past few days, I've been taking my pillow out on my balcony and just leaving it out there for a few hours every day. And I've dried it twice. I
Is
dried
it
it
still
once
wet?
yesterday, and I dried it once today. It is still wet.
So like you're like laying down in your bed at night. Are you still sleeping on it?
I'm not sleeping on it because the other one that I washed did dry. It washed
Robert,
properly,
I think
too.
it's just time to go to Walmart and pick another $8 pillow, buddy.
Yeah, I would have just done that.
But
just throw it
I
out.
bought
Honestly,
this
it's just-
pillow. I bought this pillow like maybe a month ago.
And you're already washing it? You psychopath.
Is there like blood on it? Like what's going on?
No, I just
I
wanted
can't
to-
tell you the last time I
clean
washed
pillow.
a pillow. Pillowcases, yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't know that like you needed to wash pillows. That makes sense though. I get it. Fuck yeah, I would just like you should get like a pillow of the month club.
Ooh.
If somebody hasn't started that, we just trademarked it
Trademark,
verbally.
trademark,
so verbal
trademark.
trademark. You're all our lawyers, so you can't copy it.
Trademark.
infringement.
But it still got water. So when I get home, I'm probably gonna put it back on the balcony and see how long.
I think you
dry.
need to like monitor how long, how many
Okay,
days this
I
takes.
think
Like
you
we
need
should
to-
have
have
a
you
pillow
tried-
watch.
Have you tried throwing it back in the dryer?
Twice, yesterday and today.
And then so
Ooh.
you're drying it and throwing it outside?
Yes.
Did you put it in a large box of rice?
No, I didn't. I didn't try that.
Ooh.
That works with phones, so it might work with pillows.
That's gonna be a lot of rice.
A
Have-
phone
have
is
you-
really just a
have you
smaller
tried-
shape of a pillow, though.
Have you tried putting it in the oven?
Ooh,
I
Adam, that
have
seems
not.
dangerous.
I would not recommend it.
That I was about to say. Actually, that seems dangerous.
I'm just asking if he's tried these things. Because if he tried it and it didn't work, we would know it doesn't work.
Did you try it in a toaster?
That one I did try. It didn't fit.
you try a
I didn't
blow
think
dryer?
so. Yeah, Texas-sized toaster.
You know, that's what you should do. Put a pillowcase on it and put the blow dryer inside the pillowcase and just kind of like use a hair tie to tie it and just let that shit run.
It's gonna catch on fire. Somehow it'll
Nah,
catch on
probably
fire.
Wait, do you have do you have like a fan, like a floor fan?
No, I don't.
You need. I think I might have one of those actually. If I do, you should take one
Why
and
don't
just
you
leave
buy-
that on it.
Borrow Alex's massage gun and just massage the water out of it.
Massage it all out.
Yeah.
And then it'll be nice and like soft. You know, it'll be like what is it called when you're tenderizing the meat? You're just tenderizing your pillow.
Cover it in maxi pads.
That's a good idea too.
I don't have any of those.
Go buy them.
Ooh, here's an idea. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Mark it up a little bit and be like, it's a waterbed pillow. Right?
It's not a bad idea.
Because waterbed, like, I always wondered, like, why don't waterbeds have waterbed pillows? Like, why don't they have pillows with water in them? If, like, the whole appeal of a waterbed is, like, oh, I want to be moving in the ocean. Like, why wouldn't you want your pillow like that, too? Tell that. Try that, please.
Does anyone still make waterbeds?
I don't think so.
That was a very 90s thing. Maybe 80s, too. I don't know. But
I don't think so.
maybe 70s.
Like, if you're in a waterbed up north, do they freeze?
Ooh. There's no such thing as a Canadian waterbed.
I guess I've never heard of one. Waterbed pillow. I think you could mark it up, dude. Sell it for like $30.
That's just a 2-gallon bag with water in it.
Who gives a shit, dude? There's people that like people pay for like fucking all kinds of like boudoir shit. Like they're like, dude, a waterbed pillow? This is fancy. Like some hipster will fucking pay $50 for that.
That's true.
And then you could buy pillows for weeks.
That does make sense. You could definitely sell them to stupid fucking hipsters.
I'm just saying. Dude, we should make this a trend.
We'll sell them in Seattle and Austin. And we'll make a
Waterbed pillows. Who doesn't want a waterbed pillow? And then like we'll make a commercial. It's just like that My Pillow guy where he just yells at you the whole time. Be like, sometimes you just want to hang out and have like the motion of the ocean.
Are you tired of washing your pillows and they don't get dry?
Don't worry, because this one has water in it. Hi, I'm Alex from Pass the Gravy Pillows.
And then we'll just have Robert standing there with his still wet pillow. Like,
It's just dripping.
This isn't good.
It's just dripping. We're dumb. We're dumb.
Man.
We're dumb. I'm sorry, guys. That is a pretty good not cool, though. Like,
I guess this pillow gave him a wet dream.
Try again. Nah, I was ready.
I guess this pillow gave him a...
Wait. Hold on. There we go. My computer's fucked up right now.
I guess the pillow gave him a wet dream. It's so much more fun for me, like, if you guys watch the live one, too, because when I do these things, I don't know why, but I throw the microphone away from my face.
Oh, yeah, and it just rolls away. I like that, too.
I don't know why I do it.
It does add effects to it that I wish you guys, like, that's why you should always go. Like, you should listen to the audio version of the podcast, read the transcript that Robert sends out every week. If you're not on our mailing list, let us know.
In parentheses, Pat throws microphone away from his face.
Yeah, Robert Barbosa's mailing list at pastorgraypod.com. You want to email that. He'll send you the transcript. He also will email. He'll also actually mail you snail mail version, the Braille version of it as well. That's a new thing that he's been doing. Really appreciate you doing that, Robert. He's actually spending like hours every week. Like how many? Would you say it's like 15 hours a week that you're probably just transcribing stuff, videographering stuff?
Yeah, maybe 15 and a half.
Yeah, we're paying him for all those hours, guys. So
he's just
make
drying
it worth
pillows and transcribing Braille. That's all he does.
We gotta keep him busy somehow while he's drying all those pillows. I just like that you put it back in though. You like put it back in. Like I'm gonna wash it again though. That'll make it less wet.
But I told you it has worked before.
I don't. But why would you not just dry it? It's
I don't.
already
Yeah,
dry.
I don't see how it worked.
I just don't understand the point of washing it again if it's already washed.
But I like the idea of like it just
It's
soaking up
baffling to me.
every bit of water in there. Where it's just like, oh, there's no more water. So what do we? Like your machine's just like, I don't know what to.
Hey,
Where did it go?
This is pretty waterlogged. You know what we should do? Throw more water at it.
We can take this much water. We're gonna probably take this much. We're good.
Hey, I got the water out of it after it when it dry. You know what let's do? Put some more water on it, then dry it again.
I'm sorry. We've got to move on. This is the answer. And my computer's doing this again. This is a fun game that we're just playing on my computer. It's called How Mad
It gonna work?
How Mad Can We Make Alex Today? Okay, we got this. Ladalettes, you want to step in? Here we go.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
I feel like we've actually gone through this episode pretty quickly.
Every week, man.
Any questions?
I was waiting for it, but I was trying to fill the time while it was.
I thought you forgot again.
I didn't.
You're killing me.
No,
with
David
this.
S. Pumpkins was ready to go. David S.
Was he
Pumpkins.
though? Because you.
I
spoke
was
first.
ready for David S. Pumpkins to go, but while I was beach balling on my computer screen, I was like, I just gotta fill some time. So that's why I did this.
Any questions?
There you go.
Now we got it twice. Now you got it twice.
Twice as nice.
That's exactly what I said. Our podcast son, Skylar Lester, at OMG. It's Skylar on the Twitter.
Oh my God, it's Skylar!
At OMG, it's Skylar on Twitter with an E. Skylar, I bet you you better be at our fucking 300th episode, son. I'm going to be very disappointed.
Or you're grounded.
You'll be grounded. And we will take away TV for
Because
6
we won't
months.
even have to ask your teacher about your attendance because we will be the teachers.
And because
taking
you're a good
attendance.
son and you graduated.
There you
already.
go.
But we will take your car away. So I don't want to threaten you in front of everybody on the podcast, but you've heard our demands. So with that, Skylar says, are White Claws just 4 locos that went to private school? Yeah, they are. That's a pretty solid, like, they're the privileged 4 locos, I would say.
Or are they 4 locos that are in a frat?
Both. Either or, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like frat locos.
Ooh.
Frat locos. Have you ever had a white claw though?
I have not.
Not that bad. Not a big like.
I've heard they're good.
To me, it's just like it's hard seltzer, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Which is like water,
Yeah.
and it's just like, hey, this is alcoholic water, guys. Like, if you don't want to drink, you don't have to drink. Just we don't need alcohol water. Do we? I mean, it's actually, yeah, that's cool. I've shotgunned some White Claws.
They're I know their competitor Truly.
Shout out
which
Andrew
is
Packard.
the same thing, but they
His bachelor party.
they're like I said, they're the competitor. They're basically the same thing, but they're owned by Sam Adams Brewing Company, and the Trulies actually outsold Sam Adams in their last quarter, last
Sam
month,
Adams is
whatever
kind of
it
shit
was.
beer.
Whoa!
I don't like Sam Adams that much. I don't like Sam Adams that much.
I will fight you.
I mean, it's no Southern
Actually,
Star. It's no Southern Star.
My entire junior and senior year of high school, Sam Adams Oktoberfest was my favorite beer there was. The Sam Adams Oktoberfest is not something to be fucked with. That's an amazing beer. It's not as good as Southern Star Oktoberfest.
Exactly.
It was my young taste buds, but that's a damn good beer.
So I'm saying, like, if you say like my favorite beer when I was in high school was, that doesn't mean a lot to me.
But that's better. Like it's
Because my favorite beer was Keystone.
yeah, but see that's the thing though. Like, of course I love drinking Keystone or Coors or whatever the fuck it was. But like, if I had, if you had a couple extra dollars to spend on some actual real beer and not fucking
Who are you
Keystone,
getting your beer from? I was always like, hey, dude, I just need a 30-pack of Keystone.
Well, every
just
so
hurry it
often
up.
I would, we would just get, if we were taking it from somebody's dad or something like that, or
okay.
dad sent them in the fridge, or every so often me and Bartles would spoil ourselves, get some Oktoberfest
Okay.
during the season. It was
Okay.
good beers. That wasn't, they weren't party beers. They were just hanging out with your boys' beers.
Robert, would you drink a White Claw?
No, it has booze. Of course he would.
But like, it's classy though. It's water.
No, and I've actually I don't have no idea what White Claw is.
Do you know what seltzer water is? It's like
It's hard
seltzer
seltzer.
water, like a Topo Chico.
Okay, you know how
That's mineral
Mike's,
water.
Mike's Hard Lemonade is lemonade with booze?
Yes.
They have like hard
Okay,
cider
so
too.
Now think of La Croix water, but adding booze to it.
It's not LaCroix, it's LaCroix.
It's fucking basically the same thing.
It's gross. I don't like carbonated water.
I don't understand it either.
Yeah.
Like Perrier, like what are you too rich to drink regular water? Come on.
The only thing I've ever understood is Perrier is for people that used to be like alcoholics and shit like that. So now they just like drink lots of
I need
like
the
nice water
carbonation.
and stuff. Because I've got a cousin that used to like he had problems with booze and stuff. So like he's cut everything out. But like, because I was talking with him one time and I was like, dude, Perrier fucking
Like
Fiji,
mineral-
it's all the same shit. And he goes, no, dude, it tastes different. I was like, well, fucking maybe to you. Because you can't
It's got the
drink
carbonation,
good shit
yeah.
anymore.
But like the mineral water stuff, people are, like the Topo Chicos, it tastes like somebody just like put a bunch of nickels in
no,
water
you're full
and
shit.
I'm drinking.
No.
Like I don't
I
like
like
it.
Topo Chicos.
It tastes like
Or
metal.
Pellegrino. Pellegrino is really good too.
I just don't get it.
It's water with like bubbles. So like here's what I like to do with Pellegrino. Like if you're at work and you're running around and you're really fucking busy and you get thirsty, bam, you take a nice big swig of that. And you get all the bubbles. It's just nice and super refreshing. If it's really cold.
Okay.
I learned that from my boss a while back. He'd be working on the line. It was hot as shit. Bam, you take a big swig of that. You're back, baby.
All right. Well, I'd say that White Claws are for locals that went to private school or in frats.
Yeah, sure, why
Either
not?
or. We'll count that. Our next question comes from Pistachio Fernandez at Pistachio Fern on Twitter. He says, birthdays. Shouldn't we be celebrating moms instead of babies that do absolutely nothing? I think a birthday is more of a feat for the mom than the kid. And actually, Pistachio, I'm right there with you, man. Honestly,
I disagree.
I mean, I think we were talking about, because your birthday was last week, and I think this was actually in reference to your birthday.
Probably.
And he was kind of just busting your balls. But like I said, like, I don't ever do anything birthday wise. You said you don't really ever do anything birthday wise. But like, for my 30th birthday, because it fell on a Friday, people were like, "Hey, let's go to the horse track." That was something I felt like everybody could do. It didn't have to be centered around. Like, I'm cool with it being like, "Hey, we'll use my birthday as an excuse so we can all just go and
To do
drink
an
at
activity,
the
yeah.
horse track." But like, I'm not like, "Let's have a party. We should all decorate this thing for me."
Let's celebrate me for an entire week,
Or
guys.
a month. I hate birthday countdowns.
No.
Oh my God, you do not get 17 days of a birthday countdown.
There was only one person in high school
You're a
that we
30-year-old
celebrated
adult.
the week. It
Grow up.
was our buddy Charles. We called it Chanukah.
I mean, that's a cool
But
name.
that was
so
just a
makes
week.
sense. That's a cool
really,
name.
Really, it was just an excuse to party for a week. But that was high school also. So
Right, it was totally different. But I think though, like with me, it's like a birthday doesn't feel special after a certain age. Like I feel like 25, you
That's
can rent a
true.
car.
As
After
a dude, especially as a dude, like your birthday just stops meaning anything
Right,
after
like-
23.
21, you can drink obviously. Then it's just kind of dull until like. And 25, when I could rent a car, I didn't really care either because I don't rent cars anyways. I don't have a credit card.
But like then you're like an adult.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna say no though.
You're
Because
saying
like
no.
you know,
I'm gonna say yes, though.
You know what mom got? She got the sex. You had the sex that led to that.
I don't
So
know if the mom
congrats on
always,
sex.
but a lot of times the mom was just like, whatever.
Congrats on the sex for you, but this is my day.
I think we should
I
celebrate the
want
moms.
my,
Like
I
the
want
moms.
my cookie cake, and I want to go to a bowling
I
alley.
really do think like you didn't like, to me a birthday is just saying like you didn't die for a year. Like that's really what it like that's ultimately what a birthday is. It's like you made it around without doing something stupid enough to get killed or being unfortunate and dying. Anyway.
Everyone's gonna hate what I'm about to say next. Moms get enough. You already got Mother's
disagree.
Day
I disagree.
and your birthday.
I disagree.
Oh man, you guys get enough things.
He's obviously
I'm-
just
I'm-
trolling.
I'm obviously
He's just
fucking
trolling.
trolling.
But
But no, I mean, moms have their own birthday and shit. They've got Mother's Day is what that's about. You have your own birthday, but Mother's Day is covering, hey, thank you for everything you did. And
I
that's
agree.
when we're recognizing that you gave the birth to the bastard little kid that's screaming in the back seat.
but like the way that
now
Pistachio,
fucking hit him so he can become a productive adult.
okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But like not for no reason.
No,
But
that's
like,
why
when he's
the
an
birthday
asshole,
isn't about the mother. It's about the kid.
you pop him and be like, don't be an asshole. We don't raise assholes. in this family.
Because then moms wouldn't even get to celebrate their own birthday. And moms deserve 2 days. They deserve their birthday and they deserve
I think
Mother's
though,
Day.
like moms need a tip of the cap for that stuff because, like, dude,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
she
you-
she did all the work. I was just like, hey, I'm here,
Yeah, I appreciate it, but like it's not your day, mom.
and I'm not dead yet. That's all it is.
Like you should get a tip of the cap to the mom. Like thanks.
Robert, you're gonna have to tie break this one. Do you think birthdays should be a celebration of the moms or like you for not doing anything, even though like
For you.
Okay, all right. I mean,
I always forget.
he got you really good, and I hope that was on camera too.
Plus
'cause
his
that's-
hands are so soft, it's just off-putting.
I'm uncomfortable and comfortable at the. I'm uncomfortable, but also more comfortable than I've ever been at the
You know
same
what it
time.
always reminds me of in Parks and Rec when Aziz Ansari over moisturizes his hands.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it feels weird. For those of you that don't know what the fuck is going on,
Just watch
I
Parks
tried
and
to
Rec.
fist bump Robert, and every time I do that, he just grabs my hand, and I forget every fucking time.
Well, he keeps getting you.
It's just, your hands are very soft. That's nice, but it's off-putting.
He keeps on getting you. All right, our buddy Brandon Whitehead at Brando Whitehead on Twitter says, if you sneeze and fart at the same time, does your body take a screenshot?
Yeah, of your last moment on Earth because you'll die.
Can you sneeze and fart?
Yeah, you
A
can.
snart.
And it
The
creates.
rare snart.
You know what it is what it'll do is when you do that, it shuts off air from both ends at the same exact moment. So it creates a vacuum, and then you die.
I don't believe anything you're saying right
Yeah, dude. It'll create it creates a vacuum because both ends suction closed, and then you can't get any more in from either side.
Well, then it just
which now you're not really
it's a
taking it.
screenshot.
Yeah, a screenshot of your last moment of joy in life because after that you're fucking dying because you're being suffocated by your own body and you die. That's what it is, dude.
I don't think that's the case.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you sneezed and farted at the same time? No, you haven't
I don't. Not that I remember.
because you're still here.
But I feel like you could sneeze so hard that you fart also at the same time.
No,
but I don't think you could
sneeze-
fart so hard
no,
you sneeze.
No, I've done this. You sneeze so hard that it makes you fart, but it's sneeze fart. Now, if you snart.
Right, the
Bam,
snart.
right there at the same exact time. Dude, you're releasing air
But
from
I was like,
both ends right
"That's
there,
right."
and it fucking like it forms a vacuum
Yeah.
seal. I'm telling you, and your body shuts down.
Well, I know, like, what is it? Like, you can't sneeze with your eyes open or else your eyes are going to pop out.
Well, I don't know if that's what happens. You just can't do it.
Well, that's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too, but I'm too terrified.
Also,
to test
did
it.
you guys hear that Marilyn Manson had a rib removed so he could suck his own dick? I don't know if you guys were in high school or elementary school or middle
Ever.
school or any sort of school ever.
Actually, you know what?
Robert, was that a rumor when you were growing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, here's the thing.
I'm just making sure.
Homeschool kids, did you guys hear these rumors growing up? Or, like, are you an adult and you hear it for the first time and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I bet homeschooling was crazy, though.
It's weird.
I don't know.
I mean, I assume it's weird.
I don't think I would have done well in homeschooling.
But yeah, if you sneeze and fart at the same time, you're going to die. You don't die instantly, but
I think,
yeah.
yes, it does take a screenshot, though.
Of the last moment of your life.
But it's still a screenshot, and that's the question.
Well,
that was
that's
asked.
true, so yeah.
Our next question comes from Todd Voss. Todd Voss weighing in a lot today at as_seen_by_TV. Todd says, what happens if Pinocchio says, my nose will grow now? Wait. Because it grows if he lies. But if he's saying, my nose will grow now.
He's saying my nose will grow now. So,
But that is a lie
But
because
if
he can't make his nose grow on command, right? He only grows, his nose only grows if he lies. But if you're saying my nose is now growing.
There's a pause and then it grows.
I hope it's an awkward pause, too, just to make him look like a dick.
Oh, dude.
It's like a 2.5 minute pause where they're like, oh, okay.
And then it grows.
Yeah, it's like, dude, fuck you, Pinocchio. You say this all the time, dude. You say this all the time. Your nose is a mile long because you're such a big fucking liar. And then, like, they leave, they storm out of the room because they just don't believe him. And then they're like, damn it, guys.
That's 100% what happens.
That's what would happen.
It-
It's like
it-
you're abusing your power, Pinocchio, and that's not cool,
What
bro.
it is. It waits until people have left.
It's like
and
an
then it
awkward,
grows.
yeah, it's an awkward wait period.
Could be 20 seconds to where somebody turns around and walks away. Could be 2.5 hours to when everyone leaves the party. That's when it grows.
Exactly.
So then then you call them like, oh, dude, it just happened. You're like, dude, you lied about something else. Shut up, Pinocchio.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Boy who cried
You
nose.
dick. Boy who cried nose. I
Boy
like
who
that.
cried nose.
It's good. Yeah, that's what happened. It's a delayed growth.
It's like where like you don't get credit for it.
No.
You don't get credit for it. And then I hope that, like, for Pinocchio's sake, for being a lion-ass bitch right there, I think that it'd be funny if the person that stormed out because he was like, no, and now my nose will grow, and then it didn't grow, they come back later,
She
and
says
then...
my nose will grow now, or no, now grow. Yeah, but
And-
either way, it doesn't happen now.
But, like, he says my nose will now grow, and then, like, it grows after they leave the room or whatever, and then I hope they see him later, and they notice that it's growing, like, you fucking lying motherfucker. And he's like, ah.
That's what it is.
Just I hope they come back with one of those.
That's what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
All right. Our final question. That was a really good question, Todd. Our final question of the week comes from our girl Stephanie E Bow Bow, Day Bow Bow, B Bow Bow, E Bow Bows, Bow Wows, and Meow Meows, the official pet sitting service of Pass the Gravy podcast. Official, unofficial pet services of. Or pet sitting services of Pass the Gravy podcast. If you're going out of town, you need anybody to watch your pooches or your cats. Tigers, she said she watches tigers too, and pterodactyls. I made sure that I would not endorse her if
Ferrets.
and like ferrets, chinchillas, snakes. I don't know about snakes.
I
Don't do
wouldn't.
snakes.
Don't do
No.
that.
You know what?
That's a bad
But like, I
business
don't think you
plan.
need to let somebody like, except for the movie Road Trip. I don't think
Well,
anybody
just-
ever needs
the
to watch
snakes
your
only eat,
snake.
like once a month.
Yeah, you just
Or, I
feed
mean,
them like
once a
6
week.
rats.
So like once a week. So you just throw a rat in there, and then if you're not back in a week, you have somebody just go by your house and throw another fucking mouse into the cage. And
Back in
Good.
my day, we just let our snakes out in the wild, and they came right back when they found their food.
back in my day, we didn't keep snakes as pets because that's fucking crazy.
I'm just kidding. I never kept a snake as a pet. My brother did, but I was like,
My
Will,
buddy down the street.
as
did.
I always say, snakes Satan was a snake. So
Fact.
immediately don't trust it. So Stephanie Baubau at Stephaneezy.
She's got a
That's Stephanie with 5 E's and then a ZY on the Twitter. Give her a follow. She's awesome, and she's one of our best fans right now. Or she's always been one of our best listeners as well. But Stephanie says, why do we call it Kansas but don't say Arkansas instead of like Arkansas? Furthermore, why can we pronounce Sean like Sean but Dean isn't Dawn?
So
Kansas, not Arkansas. Like we say Kansas, but Arkansas instead of Arkansas. And then Sean is SEAN. Scene is Sean, but not like Dean isn't Don, but it should be. I never thought about the second one.
Well, here's what it is with the Kansas Arkansas thing. What it is in the South you get a little lazy with the speech right there. And
Arkansas.
we had Arkansas, but we tend to trail off the end of our words, so it was Arkansas, and that didn't really work, so it just became Arkansas.
Okay.
Right there you had that extra S on the end, but we're just a little cooler down south. We didn't need that extra S on the end, so it became.
I get
Arkansas.
that one.
And the Sean, Dean, Don thing. It's because the English language is fucking nuts.
I think
that's why.
You know what? I think from now on out, anybody named Dean, you're cool to call Don.
What was his name that played Superman and was on Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Don't know who you're talking about.
You never watched Ripley's Believe It or Not growing up?
I did watch Ripley's Believe It or Not, but I don't know.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain.
So you're going to call him Don Cain? No,
Chris,
that's not
Christopher Reeve.
No. The answer is just because the English language is fucking nuts.
No, I think from here on out, Dean is also
C,
Don.
Except in the times where I before E,
And
except for C,
and
doesn't apply.
Something before A, except for C, but followed by A neighboring way.
There's only one hard and fast rule in the English language, and it's that there's no such thing as a silent A because it is caramel and not caramel. That's the only rule in the English language.
Caramel.
Because every other rule...
I actually always pronounce it caramel.
Well, there you go. There's still no silent A in that. You had two A's in that word. Caramel.
Yeah, caramel.
So there you go. And that's what it is. It's just every rule in the English language
Dean is Don
broken.
now. Dean is Don to me.
I mean, I guess
I think we should be able to do that.
Because every rule in the English language is broken.
That's why
it doesn't make any sense. It's crazy.
My mom was an English teacher. Like I was always better at English than I was at math. But I hated math growing up. But I always appreciated that math had like I don't like. Oh well, I know that we have letters and fucking made up shit that's in it, but math is this because it is. Like this is the equation.
It is what it is.
This is the formula to get that. And there was never like but I could also do it. Well, no, this is the formula.
There's only one
This is what you get. With like English, you're like, but why is because, the old Egyptians used to do it this way, and then the old English did it this way, then the Pilgrims came over here, and they decided, it was just like some guy because it is. That was that's exactly what English is. And it's like, but that I don't know. Like, what the fuck was
the rules of what you've previously taught me about this language mean this should mean this? Yeah, forget about that in this instance. Just forget about it.
Yeah, but not here.
That's what I'm telling you.
But not here.
The first one is because Southerners are cool and we just like to change shit as we like to change it. And the second one is because the English language is fucking nuts.
Right, but because of that, I think we should allow Dean to be also called Don because it sounds kind of cool, and I think it'd piss people named Dean or Don off.
Okay, so yeah, that I'm in favor of. I'm always in favor of pissing off people.
You can just troll your friends.
Yeah. What's up, Don? It's Dean. Okay,
All
Sean.
right, well, I saw how it's spelled, buddy, so... Especially if you have a friend named Sean that's spelled scene, that'd be tight, too.
Yeah.
So, that was a good question, Steph.
Yeah, so that's it.
A good crop of questions for answers
That was a
this
good
week.
one.
I think this was a pretty quick podcast, I feel like. I hope it wasn't too short for you guys. That's what she said. Actually, no, it's 2 hours, so it's still the same amount. I felt like it went by fast. I feel like we're just burning through these until that 300th episode. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some more breaking West Ham news in the next week or so. I don't know.
Do you want to say anything that might become a thing just so you can take credit for it? Is there any future news in your brain right now?
Let me think. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. But next week, who knows?
We'll figure it out.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, on Facebook. Share us with a friend. Give us that 5-star review. Hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe again just to make sure you're double subscribed. Anybody got anything else? We love you guys. Thank you for listening to us. You guys have a great week. Listen to Pastor Grady Bro. Awesome podcast with myself and Emma and Chris. And give that a 5-star review and
Drink
a follow
some
as well.
Southern
And drink some Southern Star.
Eat some
If you want to
Blue
come
Apron.
hang out with me in the Bayou Ironworks up at Southern Star.
I might show up. I don't know.
Pat may show up. If you want to hang out at Southern Star on Saturday, we'll be out there. 3525 North Fraser Street in Conroe. It's going to be fun. You guys want to come on out there. We're going to have a lot of fun. Make sure you mark your calendars for August 9th. You guys have a great rest of your week. And until we talk to you guys next week, pass the gravy. Yeah, baby back. Bitches!
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.